Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Oh, what's up, Francois? I was looking for something. I was gonna hope to use a bigger wet palette, but I cannot seem to find it. So, I did find my unbleached parchment paper, certified compostable. Well, I guess, is it because it's been pre-painted before, or are you just trying to clean up the residue and stuff? Huh. Maybe I got the wrong paper. Don't remember if this is the right paper or not. Fight this thing here. Come on, straighten out. The heck? Ah, yeah, okay. I don't know if that's the right piece of paper or not, but we're gonna give it a shot. It's a little bit thick though. Do I have scissors somewhere? Oh man. Oh man, why do I not have the things I need when I need them? Woe is me. Come on, I have to have. Oh, there it is. Good lord, I was about to say I don't have any scissors around here. Impossible. How long have you had that freaking Warhound Titan? But like a well, it has residue from older model. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I've seen, I've never ordered anything from Forge World, but I know there's that residue stuff on there. There's a few people that have said that. Okay, I thought maybe it's been sitting like your shelf for like 2 years and you just finally got to it. Like most people, you know, we buy stuff and just like, yeah, we'll get to it. Yeah, I'll be fine. Maybe next week. Kind of like my Beastman, been sitting in the package for 14 years. 14? Yeah, 14 years. A little bit over 14 years, but yeah, 14 years. I still haven't opened them up either. 14-year-old Beastman. I'm gonna open up that package that has 14-year-old air in there. Let's see what that thing's gonna smell like. Maybe do it this way. This might be better. Now, if only we'll stay down. And not curl up, please. Thank you. Hope this is the right paper. I could have grabbed this paper for my actual smoking. Stuff in the palace. Does does it come with instructions on how to assemble it? I think I've heard that it's kind of bad in terms of not GW, sorry, Forge World for kind of doing that kind of stuff. Parchment paper. Or what does that mean? If it's not Forge World, I guess a third party? Armor cast. I've never heard of that, honestly. So how are they related to like GW? Or are they just not related? Oh, wow. Huh. Damn, yeah, I've never heard of them, honestly. I do remember Forge World, and that's about it. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Double parchment. Pre-Forge World, jeez. Let me take a look. Armored Class Titan. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me look at images. Oh, good lord. It's hard to tell if they're legit or not. They all look ugly. It looks like a mix of like the Warhound Titan's armor with just a face. Then you have what looks like an Eldar one. Holy shit, that might be legit. It's like the Warhound Titan's top plate with just a face with what you call it, like vents going to it. Wow, what year was this? Whew. Are they still are they still a thing, or have they turned into Forge World now? So the recast are not. Uh, I've always thought like Forge World to be like its own company for the longest time. No one really ever kept up with like whether Forge World took them or not in. So I never really knew when that ever happened. Guess no one really cared so long as they got the models. Oh, wow, that kind of sucks. I mean, they were like a model maker now all of a sudden just because GW dropped them. They no longer make models? Or maybe they probably still do, but just maybe, I don't know. Kind of harsh. I wonder what happened, falling off between GW and Armorcast. Yeah, where was Armored Cast from then? If you're saying that they're being in the UK, was Armored Cast from the UK too, or were you in the United States? I mean, I guess that would make things simpler if like they're super far away. Uh, oh, that makes sense then. Well, you know, that's bound to happen considering perhaps not a falling out just but out of sheer convenience, of location. Hey, what's up, Craig? Yeah, it's an Infinity model. Hmm. Yeah, I was on there for a little bit, I think. But at the same time, gotta go to work, Oh, good thing there wasn't paint in there. This model base is so small. Hard for me to keep a grip on them. PM, where and what country are you from? Oh, okay, okay. You and James would have been, well, I don't know, maybe close buddies. James is from Australia as well, but I haven't seen him in a little bit. I don't know where he's been. Maybe he's buying a new house. God, my ears itches. Ugh. Ugh. I think I should be painting this thing's glossy, what do you call it? Varnish, gloss varnish. No, I haven't painted any terrain. I mean, well, I kind of have, but it's like small little terrain pieces for Marvel Crisis Protocol. But but full-blown terrain pieces for like 40k and stuff, no. Um, bought some terrain pieces for a reason, but they already come pre-painted, so saves time. Hmm. Oopsie. Well, do you mean just the base terrain, like terrain pieces on the model's bases and stuff? Or do you mean like full-blown terrain pieces? Oh, I haven't really painted, but my Ultramarines, they have snow on them, snow on their bases. So there is terrain on the bases for sure. Just whenever I'm done with the Ultramarines or any of my models, I put them at the shop so I don't have to carry them with me. So I do have some models with terrain features on them. I just haven't done this one because I don't know. I want to make it like looking like roads and stuff, and I don't know how to do that just yet. So I'm trying to figure that part out while I go ahead and paint the rest of the models. You know, while I try to figure that out. Because this is a cyberpunk type universe, so I want roads. Yeah, exactly. That's not a bad idea. That's a pretty easy one to do, I think. Just put like crosswalk signs or crosswalks on the marking the road. But trying to make the terrain piece of the base look like, you know, roads. I definitely got to look at how to do that though. Yeah, but the thing that I'm struggling to paint is how to make this look like a road. Trying to like crosswalks works really well, but I need to. I don't know how to say it. Make the base look like a road without more than just the crosswalks, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Is that making the base look like a road without just the crosswalks. So, but I think that's maybe the only way to really do it. Crosswalks and like the road signs and stuff. That's some gutters curve. Hmm. I'm trying to keep the thing as simple as possible. I think I think like the road like lanes and stuff might work. I just need to get the this thing to look like roads. So I guess I need to get the color to make it look like roads and then just do like the signs. I think that's really it. That's all I can really do. And then yeah, add some trash and stuff like you're saying. That could work out well. I guess that's all I can really do. I was thinking it had to be a lot more than that. Maybe it's just as simple as that, like you said there. Thanks for the help there. You simplified my what I thought was a complicated thought ended up being something very simple. I think I know. Also, after painting a little bit, I kind of realize how I want to paint them now. Yeah, talking about making a challenge. That's absolutely a challenge for me. Don't know if I could really do the car skid marks, but it could be worth a shot. Hey, what's up, Think? Yeah, they did look really cool. I'm starting to like the way they're turning out a bit. Oops. A little bit too much paint there. It's going to be really, really dark. So Think, tell me what's going on with those pictures, man. Let me know. What happened? What had happened? Okay. Needed to not get too much into the details there. Well, there's no transport vehicles in this game. Although I gotta still finish up my impulsor for my 40K because I'm thinking about running 2 impulsors with a new stratagem after getting my butt beat. Well, I do have a mech though. I'll show him real quick. Of course, of course. That's why I have my paint scheme like this. Here's the mech. He is massive compared to compared to that little tiny model I've been painting. And then here's the medium model, first model I did, which I like what I did the paint scheme too. Yeah, it's pretty big. Pure pewter too. So I've been practicing with those models, and I gotta see how I want to do these things. I'm kind of getting an idea as I continually paint the other models. I'm seeing how I like things. So I come to realization of how I want to paint certain things now. That I'm gonna go back to my old ones and kind of repaint some of them. It's not too big of a change, but enough to make a difference in my opinion. So the yellows, because I kind of like the yellow to be like a neon-esque like. color. So that's actually good enough. Instead of that being blue now, I want that strip to be yellow, so it's like a neon glow. Ninjas need this. I don't know about that one. I'm not much into the hot rod. Kind of hard to get to that part. There we go. Ooh. I mean, it is a lot of steady hand work for sure, and applying a light color underneath will definitely help, which I'm too lazy for that, so I just apply a really thick, a really thick paint of yellow, and then it usually does the trick. Try not to go cross-eyed when I'm painting this tiny model. Let's see. Well, I played Space Marine 2. It's been a minute, but no mission in particular sticks out to me. What do I think about the LA fires? It's just tragedy. Sucks that it happened. Hope everyone's all right. Although, I don't really keep up with that. I don't live in that area, so obviously natural disasters are a terrible thing. Huh, that paint is drying up. That's not good. That means it's not doing its job. Maybe because I doubled up on the parchment paper. Hmm. I guess the awakening of Gilliman, where he went full berserker mode on essentially all of Chaos. Oops, wrong color. even though I haven't read that book part. So the next best thing would probably be when Gilliman was about to get killed by Nurgle or Mortarion, and then Big Papa G, God Emperor of Mankind, saved Gilliman. Yeah, I have seen that. Hmm. I haven't really paid much attention to Xenos races. And what's up, Skellingtron? Yeah, dang it, wrong color again. Alright, he is, I think, officially done. Huh. Was that during, when it was attacking Ultramar? Hmm. Yeah, my more of my interest is in Ultramarines and Gilliman. So unless it happens to involve them, I do listen to the audiobooks, but again, I also try to listen to just Gilliman and stuff. Just because I have a limited number of books I can select and stuff. So I'm not gonna try to listen to all off the books. But one's involving Gilliman, so I can get to understand Gilliman and how he acts and all that. To see what kind of Primarch he is. And what book is that? I think it was in Phoenix Rising. He's the chosen of the Eldar as well. Who would you rather it be? The Lion doesn't trust. Hell, the Lion didn't even trust its own brothers. Oh yeah, I do remember that in one of the books, Robu, and I forget like what he said to her about that. It's like don't get too comfortable or something like that. No, it's kind of funny. I did have that book and I remember that part. Mm. Well, there's exceptions in those rules. The only reason why the Black Templars are able to break the, not necessarily technically break the Codex, they're still Codex compliant, but because they're in a crusade, they are permitted to have break the Codex to some degree in terms of the number of models, in terms of the number of people they can have in their faction. The Eternal Crusade. Yeah, to a degree, that's pretty true. It's more of a suggestion, apparently, right? There are very few rules and many suggestions. Worship the Emperor? That's a rule. Oh, yeah. Boy, whenever it said the Codex does not support this action, I literally laughed whenever he said that. I could not stop laughing. I don't know why, that just made me laugh so much. Obviously, it's because of the first one, but still, I don't know why it still cracked me up so badly. Man, I'm getting cross-eyed trying to look at this eye here. And why wasn't that around? Why is that not permitted for the rest of the Imperium so that they could push back the enemies? I mean, 500 million shouldn't be a lot, and it's not a lot. It's not supposed to be a lot, considering that you're talking about trillions of worlds and stuff. Tax reasons. I'd rather the Imperium go die than to say, hey, you can't pay your, you should pay your taxes. Alright. Jeez. Whew. Let me try just a single layer. See how that will turn out. Alright, I'm actually going to call it right here. Whew. So I'm getting closer and closer to finishing this model. It's a lot of touch-up because I thinned the paint so much that it's retracting a lot. And there's a lot of areas where you can see the silver shining through, so I have to go back and paint them over again. But also that allows me to kind of finally go to the original paint, not original paint, sorry, to go back and paint it the way I want it to be. So this guy, he's a bit different because he's all mech. Ooh, I forgot to paint that area over there again. I can miss that spot. There's a little area under his armor, like right there. You can see kind of like a U shape that I need to paint yellow. But he's not, he's a little bit different. It's mostly mech armor. Whereas this guy, you can kind of see how I'd like them to be painted with the yellow. And then a little nice little cape. It's a little bit there. He's a little bit different from the rest of them. Don't know why. This is also a little bit different from the rest of them too. But it looks really nice. Gotta finish painting them up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only about 15 models that I really need to paint to have in this army, but I'm gonna paint a little bit more than 15, probably 20 total. I still have more models to paint, but I don't really need to have them all. But anyways, I try to stream every day around 4 to 4:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to stream for at least an hour to paint all my models. If you like my content, please consider subscribing. Thumbs up to the sound below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.